Hi guys. Okay, so now we are going to be looking at the problems that relate with Avogadro's law. So Avogadro worked on the relationship of the number of moles and the volume of gases, keeping the temperature and the pressure constant. So here is a sample of problem where we see that when the number of moles was less, the volume was less. When the number of moles increased, the volume also increased. So initially, the volume was 4.8. So let's write down what is given to us. So we are given 4.8 liters of volume 1, and it became 6.4 liters as that's our volume 2. For the volume 1, the number of moles were 0.22 moles, and we need to find the number of moles that increased the volume to 6.4. And the question is asking one additional step, that how many additional moles of helium gas should you add to the sample to obtain a volume of 6.4. So first is, we are going to always write the formula. The formula is V1 over N1 is equal to V2 over N2. Okay, so then do the algebraic conversion. So N2 is in the denominator, and that is our unknown. So in order to make it on the left hand side of the equation, and all the knowns are going to be on the right hand side of the equation. So what we're going to do first is we are going to bring N2 to the left hand side of the equation by cancelling it on the right hand side. So how do you do that? You multiply by N2 on both the sides, on the left hand side and the right hand side. So as you can see on the right hand side here, this piece right here, this N2 and this N2 are cancelling each other. And on the left hand side now, you have your unknown variable. Next, you want to bring the known variable, which is V1 over N1, on the right hand side of the equation. So you are going to multiply it by the inverse of V1 over N1. So that is N1 over V1. So that cancels out the V1s and the N1s. And on the right hand side now you have the N1 over V1. So you multiply basically N1 over V1 on both the sides. So it cancels out on one side and gives you on the other side. So now we have our actual setup, which is N1 is equal to V2 times N1 over V1. So let's solve this now. N2 is equal to V2. V2 is 6.4 liters times N1 is 0.22 moles over 4.8 liters. Okay, 4.8 liters. So when you do that, this gives you 0.29 moles. Okay, so 0.29 moles is what had made the volume 6.4. So slightly, a little bit more volume, a little bit more moles increases the volume. But now the question was, how many additional moles of helium gas did you add? So you're going to take your final, which is N2 minus N1. So that is 0.29 minus 0.22 moles. And that is going to give you 0.07 moles. So that's the additional helium moles that you are going to add in order to make the final volume 6. Okay, so that I hope was easy, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.